but you must do the work, and you have to create a version of that vision that is uniquely for you and for no one else. I get asked these questions quite often. How do you live a fulfilled life? And what does it mean to live a fulfilled life? My name is Tessa-Marie, and I have the answer for that. Welcome to my YouTube channel, where you will find the answers to life's true happiness and success. Subscribe to my channel so you can be notified when videos of this nature are released. Yes, I have the answer to what it is to live a fulfilled life and what is living a fulfilled life. What is it? The first thing you must remember is that to do anything worth doing, especially aiming to live a fulfilled life and understanding all the paths that makes your life fulfilled, it requires something. Living a fulfilled life requires planning. You need to plan. It is the key to living a fulfilled life. The key to living a fulfilled life is to plan. Life is not something that you should go helter-skelter about. And many times we are not aware that we have the answer to living that fulfilled life because, you see, we miss one component of it. We do not do this. There is your goal setting journal. You need a goal setting journal. We all do need one. This just happens to be the one I created. So you want to live a fulfilled life? You need to set your goals. The key to living a fulfilled life is planning. Do you know what that is? Because you see, you don't know. Guess what? Your version of your fulfilled life is entirely different to mine, to your friends, to your family, your siblings, your parents. We all have a choice to live the life of our choice. We create the version of our own vision of this fulfilled life. And to do that, we need to take some steps to make sure that it works. We have to make sure that that fulfilled life of ours is exactly for us, not for anybody else. And that is why your goal setting journal is important. And that is why it's important to write it down every day in your goal setting journal. Planning is key. How do you do that? You begin by asking yourself what it is you want to be, where you want to be at that time. What should you do? Where do you want to go? And what will you do when you get there? Not how. You notice there's no how in planning. What do I want to do? What type of life I want to live? My version of a fulfilled life covers the 5 pillars of prosperity. I want to be emotionally balanced. I want to be having that mental thing that I can recall all what I learned and apply it appropriately at the right time. I want to be spiritually prosperous so that I accept you for who you are. And I believe that I have the faith to do the best for me. I also want to be physically fit so I can keep my life going in the direction I desire. And I certainly want to have the financial means to live my version of that fulfilled life. So you have your own life. You can choose by looking at the 5 pillars of prosperity. You can see it right over there, right? And you can say, okay, what is not strong? Where do I have a weakness? What is stopping me from living that fulfilled life? You're going to have to be careful that you not, when you call someone and says, you know, I plan to have a fulfilled life and I'm going to embrace the 5 pillars of prosperity. I am going to make sure I'm emotionally balanced, mentally fit, physically fit, spiritually acute, ready and accepting of others, financially free. And then your friend will say, well, and this is what I did and that's what I did. That's good to hear. That's good to know. That's good to observe. That's good to listen. But you do not create your fulfilled life based on the plans of somebody else. There's certain aspects of it you can take. There's certain advice you can ask and they can give you. But you must do the work, and you have to create a version of that vision that is uniquely for you and for no one else. If you're looking for someone to be a speaker at any of your events that you're planning, get in touch with me. My email address is right here, and you can contact me, and I would love to give you more about making life choices to you or any of the topic on living a fulfilled life. Have a great day. So, how do you do that? You do that by writing in your goal-setting journal, and you ask the questions. What do I want my future to be like? How do I want my health to be like? How do I want my physical health, my mental health, my emotional health? How do I want to be spiritually? And what type of finances do I have? So you make the list of the 5 pillars and you plan, what are you looking for? As we know, our emotion is how we react to the 5 senses, what we see, we hear, we smell, we taste, and we touch. So in order to do that though, we need to balance that by prayer and meditation. Meditating for 5 minutes, praying for 5 minutes, talking to the universe, talking to God every day helps. Remember I said you need 10 minutes a day. But you can't meditate for 5. You do not have that much time. But you can sit in stillness and silence for a minute, 2 minutes, and just relax and just ask for guidance. And listen and take note to what you're feeling or hearing. Write them down in your goal-setting journal. Then the other part of it is you want to be mentally fit. You want to be able to have conversations well into your old age and to be able to keep up. So you need to find out, should I learn to play chess? Should I do crossword puzzle? Should I learn a new language? Should I read daily? Ask and do one of them. I read daily because it's important for me. I write daily because it's my consistency. I show up daily and I do these lives and I do these videos that I post later. That is my version of the fulfilled life. And of course, that is what I desire to do. So physically, I am also keeping fit. I wake up and I stretch in the morning. 20 minutes, that's early in the morning. 4:15, and then I stretch and do that, and it helps me with flexibility. I need to be flexible. I need to touch my toes right into my old age and lift my hands around my head and all of that. So I work on a bit of it every day, 7 days a week, 20 minutes out of 1,440 minutes. That's nothing, right? And then spiritually, my spiritual thing is acceptance. I'm not talking about a religion or a dogma. You want to live a fulfilled life? Accept others for who they are. Do not want them to be like you or shape them to be like you or tell them they should be like you. That's not for you to do. So you choose. If you want your spiritual thing to be a church or a dogma, go right ahead and follow the teachings there. And if that makes you feel good and you're balanced spiritually, then you're okay. You do not need somebody to tell you exactly how you should be. Financially, how much money do you make? How are you spending it? You need to know your numbers. You need to see that maybe you have too much debt. What can you do to curb some of your spending habits? You see, there's a saying, live like no one else now, so you can live like no one else later. So now is the time to make sure you stimulate your 5 pillars of prosperity. You're emotionally balanced, you're relaxed, you are in the moment, you can breathe nicely, mentally you're clear, you can take in new information and use them properly. Physically, you're able to do physical things that are not restricted by your body not going with you. Spiritually, you can smile and love and send love and kindness to others and accept them for what they are and who they are. Financially, you're looking at your spending, you know how much money you have, you are aware. And that is what it is. Sometimes we lose focus on our version of a fulfilled life and we jump into the wind of a friend that is living their version of a fulfilled life. we emulate them, we copy them, we try to be like them. And then we end up being them, copying them, emulating them. It's not making you happy. And if you happen to be there, that's when you need to go back to your goal setting journal. Just go back there and say, you know what? I need to get myself back on track. I need to be clear. But as I said, living a fulfilled life, planning is the key to living a fulfilled life. Jumping here and there and changing your dreams, goals, and desires because somebody else has, that is not living a fulfilled life. To live a fulfilled life, you must plan. And without a plan, you won't get there. So planning is key. And know the version of your vision, yours, of the fulfilled life, not somebody else's. And that way, you will get to where you desire to be. And when you get there, you'll be happy and comfortable. If you like this video, just hang on. More videos of that type are coming your way. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. The more subscribers we have, the bigger the content and the guests would come. So have a marvelous and amazing day.